I literally started off my last video saying that I know things have been up and down. My last video was talking about the April live stream development update, which I thought was the best in a while. Honestly, felt like we got some really good news, we're in a solid position, and we're on Shoal. So I've been playing on Shoal. And with me playing on Shoal comes a multitude of things, some being very good. We're lit in some departments of the game. And then it's like, we've been here before. How long are we gonna keep on doing this? So let's talk about it. So boom, level 10, SticQeno, Shoal, we're lit. I've been trying to take it slower this phase 2.5. Is it even really a phase? No, not really. But I've been trying to take it slower because I'm trying to look at other pieces of the game. As you all know, really quick, we're at Oak and Bane. You know what I'm saying? Solid grinding spot for those of you who are around level 10. Get after it. We had some people here earlier. They're getting after it. Love it. Good grinding spot. Anyway, Nelly's horse. Nelly do. So when I say different parts of the game, I'm referring to questing. Now, if you played phase 1 and phase 2, the questing wasn't as fleshed out as it is now. And I want to start off on a very, very, very high note. Dog, the questing, at least up until around this level, is pretty solid. There is still a lot of mob grinding, but I will say, if you're in Lion's Hold, next to the Stable Master, there is a quest line that brings you the Road of Jova. If you know, you know. Samaya's Hope, Richie did a few videos on this, and Samaya's Hope quest line. So if you're looking for some good XP, that'll get you a few early levels. But the thing is, this is no hate, because the way that I look at it, it's like, all right, look, we're in an MMO, we're gonna be grinding. It's an alpha, I'm sure it's still gonna get fleshed out. But a lot of people, again, as you can see here, what is this dude's name? Dude of Gold? Echoes is kind of a code name, I'm not gonna lie to you. Papa Smurf and Unleashed. Dude's name is Unleashed. What the heck? You don't want to mess with me when I get mad because I get unleashed. What the heck? Anyway, oh, there's my boy Nelly. Nelly, no! As you can see, we still end up resorting back to mob grinding. A lot of people, even in the chat, looking for group. I don't think the questing system should be, yo, you can just do a ton of quests, you can hit max level just by questing. I think when you do that, some group is going to get alienated, because there are going to be people that don't want to get out there and grind. Again, me personally, I think grinding should be a part of it. That is just me. I love the grind. I think for the type of game Ashes is going to be, you should have an aspect of grinding. I think once we get to the point where quests are giving 10 million XP and you're getting an entire level, once you get to the later levels, obviously if you're lower levels, level 1, level 2, level 3, you're gonna get some quests that are just gonna shoot you right up. But if you're level 21 and we're about to hit 25, no quest should be giving you so much XP. Maybe a quest line, no one singular quest. I will say, I'm gonna keep playing obviously. Questing has changed, not in a major way, but it has changed, and I am happy to see that change. Genuinely, I really am happy to see that change. Now, earlier, I spoke about things being up and down. We know in phase 1, we had some exploiting. We know in phase 2, we had some exploiting. And here we are in phase 2.5, and we're still getting exploiting. Now, I genuinely don't know, my fault. We're still just like watching these dudes. My fault, guys. We're just like watching these dudes. My bad. It's kind of tough because I want to stay around here just for the grinding aspect of it. Maybe we can go freaking chop some trees down or something, or just kill some mobs. So the thing is, I genuinely don't know how to fix the exploiting. I really don't. And I think that if these things really continue to happen, we are literally digging our own grave. Your player base is always going to want to stick around for great things that you're doing. But I think that if hard rules aren't set surrounding something that's continuously happening, we can do whatever we want. Essentially, we can do whatever we want. And that's not a good look. I don't think anybody wants their player base to feel that way, but that's how it feels. We can do whatever we want. People are gonna do whatever they want. They can get away with it. And that's just kind of whack, to be completely honest with you. Hold up, he might try to pull up on us. He's summoning on us. I think he is. Yeah, but oh, okay, hold up. He doesn't even know I'm a pro at Mario Kart. I'm about to take his ankles. What do you, oh, he actually hit me. Okay, we're dipping off. I think when we look at this, whether it's like leveling, RMT, whatever it may, if we look at the track record, it's happened in phase 1, it's happened in phase 2, and it's happened in phase 2.5. So let's take a wild guess. If I had to ask you, do you think some form of exploiting is going to happen in phase 3? What are you gonna say? More than likely, yes. Okay, here we go. Ate that. Ate that. And personally, I don't think that it's a good track record that you want to have with your community. I think it's one thing if it's like, hey, okay, wait, these zombies are literally just popping out the ground. Bro, they're literally just popping out the ground. I don't think this is the relationship that should be had. If it's like this and people feel that, you know, certain people aren't being punished, how is it gonna look during release? That's gonna say more about Intrepid as a whole rather than just Ashes of Creation. You get what I'm saying? Can we hold up? Let me just like get somewhere. I just like wanna like get up somewhere and just like talk to you. Bro, I don't even have my sagas, bro. I can't even freaking, you know, do my gravity buff. This is crazy. I'm just standing on a chimney. This is kind of whack. But whatever. We'll look down on the world. That's the point that I'm making. I don't think that's a good spot for us to be in. I really don't. I think that things have to change because right now, my fault. I'm just getting things set up because we're about to go into the field right now. I think the reason that a lot of us started following Intrepid, obviously Ashes of Creation is a game that we all want to see succeed 1000%. But I think that, and I had said this probably a few years ago, honestly, like when I first started making videos for Ashes, but I think that a lot of people don't just believe in Ashes of Creation, they believe in Steven. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, this game has everything that we're looking for, but it feels like Steven is one of us, which is why people believe in the game times 10. So it's like, oh, I mean, you look at it, I don't even freaking know who runs Blizzard, but you just look at the connection. I don't know who runs Respawn, any of these other companies. You know what I'm saying? But you look at it and it's like, oh, well, like you're the CEO and we know you on like a first name basis, right? You're here in the live streams, you're doing this. So it's just like, yo, if things aren't being done, it's gonna feel like the reason we initially came to the game, it's gonna feel like we're being let down if this thing is continuously happening over and over and over and over, right? Because it's like, again, like you are one of us, so you know what we're going through. I just don't think it's something that's sustainable for Intrepid. I'm trying to get out, bro. See, now I'm actually trying to go spin the block on the zombies and I'm locked up and they won't let me out. That's just like what I'm personally saying, right? I think that something needs to be done about the exploiting. Some people might not think it's a big deal, but here's the thing, there are a lot of people that think it's a huge deal. And I think that's gonna affect the game in the future, to be completely honest with you. There are so many people already that are like, oh, they're still exploiting, I'm not touching it till phase 3. Bro, we just got in Shoal. We just started 2.5, what, 2 weeks ago? I really do think that is a big issue. Honestly, one of my biggest things was coming into 2.5, and I had said this, I'm like, yo, I hope the questing gets fixed. I want to mess with the questing. I think that's dope. I think there are a lot of people, whether it's like social anxiety, whatever it may, they can't get good groups because people aren't as skilled, whatever, and they want to run through some quests. I think that is a fire alternative for sure. I think it's an MMO. I think we need to have several different ways to level up. But we also shouldn't just be relying on the grinding of the mobs because we've been doing this. Hold up, we just finna set check this dude real quick. Let's see where he from. Yeah, level 10, let's just smack him real quick. He's not on nothing. I have no gear. I spent the tokens, the little token joints that we get, and the whole gear changes, man. I'm sure it's gonna get changed. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Actually, hold on, I gotta lock in because I'm about to die. See, I'm talking to y'all and I'm getting messed up. I shouldn't even have this song on. I'm dolo. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This guy's diving off of the rock. What are we on? My boy's definitely on the rock. Tell you that.
What do you mean by that?
Time that I've been putting in, like I said, the questing, I think the questing is solid. Something literally has to be done. If something isn't done about what's happening with like the exploits, regardless of how, oh bro, I called the whole squad. Bro, listen, if you are a bard, okay, I'm actually gonna die. No, I'm actually going to die. I'm actually gonna die. Hold on. I have to lock in. Bro, this is actually crazy. Wait. They're throwing. Oh! Yeah, but they could never kill me. Hey, they could never kill me. They could never kill me. Look at that. Oh, he's talking about the game. He's talking about the game. Like, oh, still coming. All right, my fault. I'm trying to lock in. Hold on. They can't mess with me. They cannot mess with me. What? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them boys? Anyway, like I was saying, they gotta fix it. You know, that really does hurt the morale of your player base and of your community. I think if this continues to go on, if it happens in phase 3, you're going to be left with a shell of a group of people that enjoy this type of gameplay. I don't think your casual is going to want to enjoy something like this. I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought I could make that jump, but that would really be the biggest thing. I think that there's still a very strong community behind Ashes of Creation, but I really do think that people are just kind of getting tired of dealing with exploits. Maybe I'm speaking out of ignorance and I don't mean to, but it's like, again, how long is this going to keep going on for? With this track record, this is what phase 3 is going to be like. So is that what we want? Is that what we want to do? I think just some cleaning up needs to be done and get the bad actors out of here. You don't want that group of people or those types of people to infect what we have going on here, right? You don't want to sacrifice that one soul for this many souls. That's real dark, and I apologize. My fault. I'm talking about sacrifice. We don't have to sacrifice anybody, okay? We don't have to sacrifice anybody. No, scratch that. We do need to sacrifice them. Get them boys up out of here. Kick them out. Get them gone. We don't want them here, all right? I think once we get that done, let's keep implementing the things that we know are coming into Ashes of Creation in 2.5 and phase 3, and we will be lit. Hey, man, what are your thoughts on show and where things are at right now? Let your boy know in the comment section below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.